Is finished, don't watch the television. Once your work is finished, find something constructive to add to your mind. Have an hour for reading. And I don't mean read comic books. Read something that will make you know what's happening. So when you get in a conversation, you can sound intelligent even if you aren't. Do you hear me what I'm saying? Why, what kind of man want a wife today who can't hold a conversation? No, don't a man want to sit up and talk to you about babies?
Are politically conscious. Those groups of women who are politically conscious, we would like to unite with them, and we would like to also have unity with the homosexual groups who are also politically conscious. We've had meetings with the homosexual representatives of the homosexual group, and also the Women's Liberation Front. Now, the homosexual group have been oppressed so much and so badly until it was hard to convince them that the Black Panther Party is relating to them.
Today, I will be comparing Malcolm X's A Homemade Education and Huey Newton's Letter to the Revolutionary Brothers and Sisters about the women's liberation movement and the gay liberation movement.
Malcolm X and Huey Newton were both revolutionaries in their own right. Newton was the founder of the Black Panther Party, and Malcolm X was a main figure in the civil rights movement in America. Malcolm X and Huey Newton are comparable in many ways. Books and reading were very important to both of them, as Newton had to teach himself to be literate. Malcolm X went into jail and came out a completely different man because of how much he read. In A Homemade Education, X talks about how he would find the smallest ray of light in his prison cell just so that he could read all night. Some of the key differences between the two, though, were their philosophies on higher education. X did not believe that college was necessary, as he stated, "Prison enabled me to study far more intensively than I would have if my life had gone differently and I had attended some college." He also stated that he was able to study and read up to 15 hours a day while in jail, and that college would have been a far too distracting environment.
Oppression, exploitation, degradation, humiliation, discrimination, and every other kind of Asian. And in a short time, they have gained more independence, more recognition, more respect as human beings than you and I have. And you and I live in a country which is supposed to be the citadel of education, freedom, justice, democracy, and all of those other pretty sounding words.